welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stephanie with the Y. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. You're gonna love it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to become part of the family for more videos like this. As you can tell from the title of this video, I am going to be talking about my Lasik procedure that was done almost 2 years ago. This will be the final update. If you are curious about my Lasik procedure, how it went, how much it cost, where I had it done, etc., etc. I will link that previous video on the screen above so that you can watch that, because I won't be going over the same details twice. Without further ado, let's just get started. So I do have a list of pros and cons that I have on my computer screen, which is right here. So if you guys see me just staring off in the background and reading, that's what I am doing. I do have everything listed as pros and cons list. So let's just get started, and I will start with the pros first. Duh. So the date of my Lasik procedure was January 28, 2022. So exactly in 2 months, not exactly, but in 2 months, it will be 2 years officially. I had my annual checkup. I'm not quite sure the exact day. If I do find out, I'll put it on the screen, but it was around April. So it was like the summer, and everything checked out. We look great. Our vision looks amazing, better than ever. So we're just gonna start off with the pros. Like I said, first things first, a lot of these might just be super subjective to me personally. These are like, you know, the details that have mattered and made a difference to me, so it still counts. The first pro is obviously seeing better. I still have 20/20 vision. Actually, it's a little higher than that. I don't really remember the number they said, but I was just like, what's that? And they're like, it's just better than 20/20. I'm like, say less. I'm happy with that. I love to hear it. Obviously, that's the first pro. Just I can still see just as well as I could post-op. Like, everything's still crisp and clear. Number two, the little things like fine print. I don't know how blind you may be, but I was blind, child. Like, without my glasses or contacts, I could see objects and shape, but I could not tell you what the words would say. Half the time I didn't even know they had words written on them. You know, like, it was really bad. But now I can look across the room and see that it says available at Target. Il Maquillage. Like, I can literally read from afar. Could never do that before. Number three, this might not be relatable to everybody, but for me specifically, because I am a beauty content creator, my makeup process has been so much smoother, so much better, so much easier. As you know, when you're applying makeup, sometimes it just gets in your eyes. The mascara, the eyeliner, like the eyeshadow, all of that can get into your eyes. And when you're in contacts and this happens, it's not really the best. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. I remember having to do makeup looks with my contact lenses, and I would have to just buy new contacts because they were like stained, or I would still feel it in my eyeball, like something was there but I couldn't see it. Now I ain't got to deal with that. So yeah, as a content creator, that is a huge plus for me. And hand in hand with that, or everyone should relate to this one, but washing your face, the little things in life. I know y'all probably be like, oh, okay, this is a pro. Oh, yeah, it's a pro. It's the little things that make a difference. You know how many times I even see where the water is so I can wash off my face when there's soap in my eye, and I'm like all in the mirror, like doing my affirmations, and then I'm trying to get more water. I'm blind. I don't see where my products are. I don't see what products I'm grabbing. And it's even worse when the soap is in your eyes. Or if you're a contact wearer, you have to be careful with how you remove your eye makeup as well. So you got to be super gentle. Every time I wash my face or do makeup, I really still think about the times I used to be blind. Like, it's so crazy that this is past tense. Bullet point is that I no longer have the dent from glasses. If you don't wear glasses, you ain't gotta worry about that, obviously. But do you know how annoying it is that you rely heavily on your glasses and it just creates like those indents, marks even? And I've broken my glasses as well, obviously. Let's be real. I feel like we've all broken our glasses at one point. But it's like when it breaks, it's even worse. It just sits awkwardly on your nose. Sometimes you can't even wear makeup because of the like imprint it'll leave. Like, I think that was so annoying, so annoying. I hated it. I always had to just try to add a little bit more makeup there just to make my skin look even. Next bullet point is that you get instant results with LASIK. Obviously, once your procedure is done, it will be hard to look around because your eyes are blurry, sensitive, but you can see. Like, I remember trying to look at the clock, and I told myself, okay, let's look at it when we're blind, and let's look at it again right after the surgery to see if there's a difference. Yeah. Huge difference instantly. I love that. I love that. And for the last point that I have on my pros list is that you get less wrinkles. Why? Because you're not squinting. Do y'all know I used to squint? I mean, it was so natural to me, and I'm pretty sure this is everybody, because when you're blind, you just like instantly, it's like a reflex, right? And so now I do notice that I don't squint as much. I mean, I don't really need to. Girl, that means less wrinkles for me. No creasing over here for me. Yeah. Even for your post-op instructions, they do tell you not to squint, or try your best not to squint, because that I don't really remember the reason why, but I just remember like reminding myself, don't squint, stop squinting, don't do that, because of the post-op directions. So then after that, I didn't really need to squint for much because I can see it all. So yeah, sounds like a plus to me. So now on to the cons. I really only have 3 on the list, so I'm telling you, this is going to be the quickest video ever. Numero uno is that I do have a red vein that never goes away. When I went to go do my annual checkup, they did notice that red vein. They're the ones who pointed it out to me initially, that it could have been a popped vessel during the procedure. However, it does not affect my vision. It doesn't even hurt. I don't even notice it most of the time, and they did also say that it's super harmless. Notice the red vein pop out when I'm exhausted or if I just cried my eyes out. Like I said, it's not there daily, and it's usually on this corner, and it's not there right now. So yeah. Second on the con list we have is the dryness. So I've done some research online and realized that this can happen as a side effect. When I say dryness, it just means like my eyes feel like there's no moisture. Like if I cried, it would feel better. It feels super dry. However, I don't experience it daily. I honestly would say I feel it like once in a while. Not once in a blue moon, but once in a while. So like maybe every few months it really bothers me. I did end up getting some eye drops because I stay ready so you don't get ready. But I did notice that the dryness affected me more within just like that first year. So as of lately, I haven't really had that issue. And for my last bullet point, once again, this is not a common occurrence, but I did get night glares, like halos when driving at night. And that is something that I've read also online that can be common post-surgery. As of right now, it has not happened to me in months, I can say. Then again, I don't really drive like that, but it hasn't happened in months. So this was like really the first year where I noticed if I did drive at night, the car headlights and the traffic lights, it would just have a bit of a glare, like a halo around the color. It was just really weird, a little worrisome at first because I'm like blinking, like trying to make it go away, but it just goes away on its own. It never really bothered me though. Like I can still drive, I can still see, I can still read and all that. So yeah, and from the day of my surgery until today, I would say this only happened to me about 3 times max. So very, very minimal occurrence. So yeah, that sums up the video. Like I said, this was just a really sweet and short update video on my LASIK procedure that I had last year. And honestly, I've been living my best life. It's the best investments that I've made my entire life for myself. Like, I've raved about it to everybody I know. I told my doctor about it. She went and got her eyes fixed, and she's happy with her life. So it's like, honestly, do things that make you happy, and that'll make a huge difference in whether, like, your day-to-day, your confidence. Also, long-term, like I told my brother, because he's getting into contacts, I'm like, listen, long-term, it saves you money versus buying contacts and, like, prescriptions. And if you have 2 different visions on your eyes like I do, then it all adds up. So it definitely is an investment for a reason, but I really think it's worth it, and I recommend it to everyone I know. I know that there are different types of LASIK, depending on like your eye health and stuff. But I always just tell people, just get a consultation. You never know what they'll say, and so yeah. And really quick, lastly, if it helps anyone out there, I do have astigmatism, and so I was still able to get LASIK. I know that was a question in my last video, so regardless of your eye health, just get your consults, because I'm pretty sure you can get it done. And so yeah, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave it down below. And more importantly, subscribe. Like, what are you waiting for? So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day.